Chris, very good to see you. I really am excited about today's topic, why a financial plan matters more than ever for retirement readiness. Despite ongoing concerns about inflation, debt, and the increased cost of living, many Americans remain surprisingly optimistic about their financial future. But that confidence has a clear link. Planning. According to the latest Wealth Watch survey, people who work with a professional are more than twice as likely to have retirement savings and a strategy and are far more confident in reaching their goals, 84 versus 58%. So, how does that relationship lead to more confidence and better savings?
Well, having a plan always, helps keep you on track. And, if you're working with a good investment advisor, can help you plan your income strategy, your tax strategy, and just the accountability, if you will. I like to work out with a trainer because it keeps me more accountable, and
Right.
it certainly helps. The results are, very measurable in that respect. So
Mhm.
having an accountability person helps.
hmm So listen to this too. Only 19% of people have a retirement strategy. So what is the difference between having savings, having, a pile of money versus having an actual plan?
Yeah, and we liken it to, having a true plan in place versus a hope and a prayer portfolio where you're
Yeah,
hoping and praying it works out, but you have no idea if what you put into place will. And,
right.
we utilize software where we can input the assets, the income, take into account taxation, inflation. God forbid somebody passes away early on in a retirement plan if we're dealing with a married couple, and just be able to show them that on a nice computer screen and look at the changes and things that can happen in real time really helps build some confidence there because they can see it in real time.
hmm I'm really glad that you mentioned inflation too, because inflation remains top of mind. 49% said inflation affected their finances the most in 2024. So, how do you help clients manage those challenges while still planning for the future?
Yeah, Erin, I'll give you a real life example. We recently had a client came in and had six figures sitting in a money market account earning under 3%, and then some money in a
Yikes.
checking account basically making nothing, and it was over and above what she needed. And so we discussed, look, here are some options where we can increase that yield. So I think the big thing that we can help people do is put lazy money to work, if you will.
hmm So, for those then who feel behind or overwhelmed, what's the first step in creating that real retirement plan?
Yeah, for us, it's coming into the office and bringing in all of your information so we can start to disseminate and then start the foundation of a plan. And when you're building a retirement plan, and just like building a house, you want a solid foundation there
Right.
first, and then you put your walls up. So getting that foundation in place, and where you can plan for some of the worst case scenarios. And then, if everything else goes better than that, your plan is even better. You have a little more icing on the cake, I guess, is a good way
Right.
to put it.
Yeah, it all comes back to peace of mind. So if somebody, Chris, would like to sit down with you to create that strategy, to have that holistic retirement plan versus just a pile of money, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, I would have them give Heidi a call there at the office. She runs my calendar, 866-695-2620. They can certainly visit our website, McIntireRetirementServices.com. And we're getting ready to do some updates to everything as well here too, going forward into 2026. So, it'll have a fresh new look and everything, and a lot more resources on there for everybody.
Great. Chris, thank you.
My pleasure, Erin. Thank you.
Tune into Chris McIntire's full radio program and visit McIntireRetirementServices.com for many additional valuable resources, including other great episodes of Game Plan for Retirement with Chris McIntyre. Be sure to subscribe.